hello. Welcome in, everybody. How are you guys doing today? Hello, Ichigo. Hello, Doxy. Hello, Kabla. Hello, Sock Guardian. And hello, Emrys. Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome. Good morning. Well, it's kind of like, it's not morning anymore, but I did get up late, so hi. Hi, Killis. Welcome in. Yeah, today is an art day. I'll be working on a commission. Since most of you were probably around during my subathon slash donathons last year. I still have to catch up on the art pieces that I have to make. So I'll be doing that today. I'll be continuing on Spook. Starting Spook's drawing. How's the scatterbrain today? I don't know. We'll find out. I don't really have a way of testing my scatterbrain ahead of time. We'll find out. God nesten middagstider. That's one way of saying it. Good almost good almost evening. Hi, girls, welcome in. Supperton? No. Subathon. Like a subscriber marathon, where every sub increases the timer. I don't remember how long each of them were, but was it either during the subathon or the donathon? I ended up streaming for like what, a week straight? Or was it more? Was it more than a week? I don't remember. I don't remember. I was here for a while. I was sleeping, waking up, streaming, and going to bed again. Was the Spooks drawing? I haven't started on it yet, but Spook is a viewer that donated during one of these donation goals. And yeah, once you donated a certain amount, you would get a rendered art piece, which is what I'm gonna work on. Subscribe button, subathon. Yeah, basically, when you subscribe, it adds to a timer, so I am there for longer and longer. Same with Donathon, then it's donations rather than subscriptions. Have a good cat nap, Hobbit. Yeah, I know I just tried to intentionally misunderstand you, make a dumb joke. I'm sorry. I think it was 12 days ish. Maybe? Maybe. Because I felt like 1 week was too little, but I wouldn't want to say 2 weeks, but I know I was there for a while. I was there for a while. How long did it take you to recover for that long hour stream? I mean, I was fucking tired, but I went back to my normal schedule as soon as I could, to be honest. It's more like I would wake up in the morning as early as I could, get some breakfast, and then I would start up the stream again. I mean, it ran overnight, but I just set it to like sleeping mode while I was asleep, and then when I got up, I went into my chatting screen and started up and trying to figure out games and what to do that day, and then I ate during the stream. We watched some YouTube videos here and there, or took like breather breaks, and then at night again I would just set up some VODs for people to watch. Good PC, but yeah. I don't know if I can do that here. I don't know if I can leave my streams running during the night here because my electricity here is kind of fucked up. Where 4 of the rooms in the house have the same fuse, so my electricity kind of goes, the fuse kind of goes off very easily. Let's just say, if I put on the water boiler in the kitchen, my PC dies essentially. Was it successful? Oh, it definitely was. Yeah. What is here? Have you moved? Yeah. I moved mid-December. I lived at my dad's for like a month though because this apartment needed some cleaning and stuff. But that was the reason for the donathon before that, because that was an emergency donathon to try to like gather some funds so I could afford my deposit, so I could get out of there ASAP because I had to move due to some increases in rent. So I couldn't just stay where I was. So I had like 2 months to get my ass out of there, and yeah. As some of you know now, right? I am under the NAV system, and you don't have money to save. So that made you pay rent. No, I wasn't at my dad's. I was sleeping at my dad's. The thing is, um, I lived with my dad up until 20, late 2024. Because I moved out quite late, and then I lived in a new apartment for a year. Yeah, because I think I moved October 24. That was the first time I lived on my own. And lived there until December of 25, so last year, and then I moved here. So I moved from one apartment to another, but I stayed at my dad's for a month, and he didn't require me to pay any rent or anything. I just helped him out with whatever I could while I was there. But a lot of the time, I had to be driven back and forth to this apartment to clean. Well, mostly my grandma did a lot of cleaning for me. Thank fuck. I'm so thankful for her help. While I was sitting crying over my PC with coding over call, trying to figure out my PC because it was boot looping, and I had to fork out like another $500 to try to fix everything. So that was that was awesome. Rent increased rent have to move. Wait, rent increase in rent have to move. Dad while moving new apartment. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Basically, I had to get my ass out of that apartment, and uh, my moving date was supposed to be, uh, middle of the December here when I was supposed to leave the previous apartment, but $500 to fix a PC, crime, yeah, yeah. But I needed a bunch of stuff because it was boot looping, and that price kind of includes a external hard drive for storage, future proofing, and a new Windows key and some other like USB sticks and storage devices and what's this thing called again? Because I'm not a PC nerd. Enclosure, some kind of like transfer thing. SSD enclosure, something like that. Cutting our Giga Chat at it again. Yeah, without him, I think my PC would have been like completely fucked. Hey, National Art, boot looking? What do you mean boot looking? What? Yeah, we're gonna do some art. We're gonna do some art in a little bit, but welcome in. Hello, Level Death. Welcome, welcome. Call me next time. I'll do that for free. The thing is, we needed to back up a lot of stuff because it wouldn't even let me boot the PC, so I couldn't save anything. So we had to disconnect a lot of stuff and take the safest course of action. Like we could have taken risks and spent less, but I did not want to risk losing every picture, every video, every document I have ever stored on any of my devices. So we did not want to risk anything because I didn't have any other way to get it back if something were to happen. Oh, boot looping, not looking, if that's what you meant. Um, let's see, let's see. Is it safe to eat a hot dog upside down? What? I don't know. I haven't exactly attempted it. Only if you have someone to clean up after you. I mean, I don't know if you should try it because it might just not go down your fucking throat because it would go up your throat. That's not quite right, but it's disrespectful to history of hot dog. What? Yeah, that thing, yeah. Something like that. Boot looping, yeah. That your PC boots up and then it just shuts itself off and then it boots itself up without you doing anything and then it turns off and then on and off and on and off endlessly in a cycle where at that point you need to like completely shut the thing off to stop it from rebooting itself and turning itself off. It wasn't just boot looping. It was, I don't know, we had to go through a lot. Put into another drive, use another PC to, that's the problem. I don't have another PC. I only have this PC. Um it was one setting in the BIOS somewhere that fixed the problem. That was after making sure that everything was safe. Again, we spent the money to make sure that I wouldn't lose anything because we didn't know what the problem was. Because at the beginning, it didn't boot loop. It had some other issues before it started boot looping, and we didn't know what to do. So Yeah, there was a lot to it. There wasn't just the boot looping, but at this point, I think it's just gone into the forget me book because I'm so tired of it. At the time, I was also dealing with my previous house owner trying to demand my entire fucking deposit because there was a little bit dust left on some corners of the apartment. While my family had been staying for like 9 hours cleaning the entire fucking thing. Um, so yeah, that was great. Great moving type. The hot dog upside down, not me. Yeah, I don't know. Like if the hot dog is upside down and not you, I think you'll be fine. I think you'll be fine. Let's say for now. Yeah, yeah. It should be safe and hopefully secure enough for now. I'm just gonna have to hope that nothing happens again. I've lost a lot of things, unfortunately, but nothing too essential because we did the backup stuff that we did. Because we had to actually factory reset it to stop it from doing all the kind of bullshit. And yeah, I've had some issues, for example, with my password manager saving the wrong shit. So now I'm missing a ton of like emails, logins, and passwords and what's it called, authenticators that were all saved in my password manager, and we can't really find a backup either, even though there should be one. But yeah, no, there's a lot of like small stuff. So I was bickering with ArenaNet for a week to get my Guild Wars 2 account back because it had an authenticator that I could no longer access because first of all, I don't have access to the mail anymore because I don't have the password to it. And the backup mail for that mail didn't get a mail for the backup when I requested it. And I couldn't turn off, the authenticator for the game. I changed the password for the game, but I still couldn't get in because the authenticator wasn't there. Like I was just in a lock for a week. Mailception. Yeah, it was a fucking nightmare. And thankfully, after a week and me documenting every single fucking purchase I've made in Guild Wars 2 or ArenaNet from like early 2025, no matter which account it's been on, like that and just talking back and forth for a week finally got me my account back. Thank fuck. But yeah, it wasn't the most fun, but it worked out in the end, right? Right. People with ADHD should be legally required to have a physical password in all emails. Most, so much. Ah, yeah. The thing is, like, obviously, I make my passwords complicated because I don't want them to be hacked. Like, if you're naming your password, fish123, like anybody could fucking guess that, right? It's not that hard. But if you make it something like at W small s big P 53 dash dot, I don't know, hashtag something something, all these complicated just orders of whatever the fuck number letters, it's harder for people to just get into them. I mean, some people can get through fucking anything, but because my passwords are complicated and at different lengths and variations of everything, and then having um authenticator on top of that, and then you lose those passwords and the authenticators. So yeah, but physically written down is the point unless you get robbed by in real life. Yeah, I should write them down. I should. I've been considering like a folder where you can take the papers out and put them back in, because if you get new passwords or you change the password of one, you need to be able to kind of move them around so you don't have to like I would like to sort them by name, for example, right? Or like, this is Google, this is a game, like this kind of stuff, right? Instead of scrolling through the entire fucking binder to try to figure out where it's at. So Kiwi just scans her groceries barcode in a certain order to log in. Got it. You think that's how I log in? I didn't say not gonna lie. I mean, it's safer that way, keeping some random kind of password. If you can't remember it, the likelihood of somebody else figuring it out is much lower, right? Right? Operate on that logic. Nah, I just had somebody pass out on my keyboard and type it out while I wasn't even looking. Like, just, yeah. My cats, for that matter. I mean, my cats just walked over the keyboard, yeah. And sometimes I would just hold down shift for the fun of it. I have a password notebook and it has alphabetical tabs, so I can just pull one of those to find the letter, usually pretty soon. I mean, fair. That is fair. Your password gate kept you more than anyone else. Won't let you come in because you can't remember the password. Yeah, no, that's actually very clever to have a password book with alphabetical tabs. Like, I'm thinking of maybe like a ring binder or something, because you can say, like, you can put in one page for each letter, for example, and then if you suddenly have more passwords that are related to one letter, you can just add another page in between, for example, right? Is that gonna take fucking forever to get to? Probably. But it would be smart to keep them physical. That doesn't solve the issue of authenticators because those have to be digital. But at least, this solves the password issue, unless my house fucking burns down. Which in this house isn't out of the question. But let's hope not. Let's hope not. Probably a bit the sooner you get started or whatnot. Yeah, that's true, yeah. Right now, it's not my first priority, unfortunately, just because of everything. Yeah. And then remember them my mind if I get Alzheimer's, dementia, I'm cooked. Oh dear. Yeah, but at least you then have passwords you can remember, I suppose. I only have a few of those. But like most of my passwords, like 99% of my passwords are just I don't fucking know what. Like I couldn't even start guessing if I wanted to. More likely to remember them but forget your family and friends. I mean, that still sucks. From what I've gathered, like with Alzheimer's and stuff like that, it's more, you usually forget more recent things. So if you do remember a person, you might remember what they were like when they were younger. You might still forget people completely, but that's just more likely as well. Forget your um. I need to do something I forgot to do actually. Oh, model chill. Um, my family won't let me forget them. But what friends? I mean, don't you have some online friends? I mean, at least my community should be your friends, right? I do like this emote. I'm glad. I kind of want one that's made of my cats. I don't know how to go about it because this one is a general one that you can just get on the internet, and I love it so much. But I would like a personal one of like either Kiwi or Tiana or something. You'll forget. You'll forget me. What? How dare? How dare? I don't know. I don't know if I'm forgettable or not. I probably am. Most people are forgettable until well, unless they've done like some massive thing to stick out, I guess. And I don't know if I've reached that point of making such a huge impact that I'll be actually remembered for any reason. I think goats speak in accents. Like I go from England, I go from friends of the same dialect. I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. That's a good question. I haven't asked them because I don't speak goat. So there's that. There's that. TV equals green artist. Maeve, purple pile of mess and life. When did I go under the name artist? I mean, I do draw, but like, the ghost from England would stab you before they would hear it. Be Lassie. What? What? Oh, I have something in my eye. Why? Why? Damn it. Because I like your artwork style. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Also, that is what I forgot to do. I actually forgot to, set it up. So I've done that now. So now we can actually, go in here. What the fuck is that giant hand? This is the right hand. uh, uh, uh. You not know what a ghost sounds like? Try to imitate. No, I'm not gonna try to imitate an animal. All right. To me, I'd imagine they just sound like sheep. I mean, I've heard a goat, but how often do I actually hear a goat? Not very often. And not seen your art to be fair to show some. Okay, okay. You want professional Kiwi art? Okay, should I'll draw myself first, like I do sometimes. All right. I'll show you my beautiful, beautiful me art. As most people know, I am very good at drawing myself at this point. Yeah. Pop, pop. There you go, beautiful, beautiful me with the patterns and then my ears. Stunning, stunning Kiwi art. Beautiful, beautiful art. Right? Oh, we mustn't forget the body. Arms, legs, wings. There we go. Oh, and tail. There you go. Got a crop top type of thing, with a puffy jacket, and then shorts. Can you imitate a kiwi? What? Write that down. Right, what one? That's someone on our creators to do a pigeon sound. His name was Pigeon for 5. He finally did it after I asked for like 10 times ODs. He said, "Ka ka." What do you mean, ka? Your name is Pigeon. So cute. I think that's cute. You can actually only draw. Yeah, I can draw. Yeah. It's just supposed to be random, though. It's just supposed to be random. But yes, I do draw. Like, I wouldn't put up like a drawing stuff if I couldn't at least draw a little bit. I don't necessarily love my own art, but I can draw. Uh, so who we're making it for right now is Spook. I believe that's how he wrote his name. And example of what I've drawn. I drew this. This is the original ghost that I drew for Spook. The masterpiece. I'm sorry. Okay, you already have an emote of fucking the previous time I made one of those. Let's see. I think it's called Derp. Yeah, I made this on stream just because I was just doodling really fucking fast, and then somebody was like, "Oh, make it an emote." Okay, well, fine. I have one slot open. There you go. And that's in the VTuber arm. What the heck? Is it recording your arm and the pen? It's recording the pen. It's a program called VHand. It's on Steam. A lot of VTubers use it to represent, where the mouse is at, or not mouse, but where your, pen is at. Do you like the little doodle? I can't even see it. Not gonna lie. See what now? The ghost. Let me see if I can open it. Um. Orange Ruffles. Oh, hi, Spook! Yeah, we're doing yours. This is the original one I made for Spook. This is the original one I made for Spook, and now we're gonna work on the full art. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm probably gonna use this one as reference to make the full image one. Oh, the emote? Okay, hold on, can I... And the emote is super small. Because that's what he wanted. He wanted a ghost that wasn't scary. What was the prompt? Like, I wanted a friendly ghost was what I was told. So this is what I ended up with. Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. And let me show you real quick. If you see like my background here, for example, minus the little floating wisps I drew, and the background here, and then the block that the text is on and stuff. That's my art as well. So yes, I do draw, but I'm not very good at human shapes. So my humans often end up, like this, kinda. These are my typical humans. Yeah, normal Kiwi humans. Usually how they end up looking, unless I'm like actually trying, like properly. You know, the typical, trying to get the face shape kind of stuff. With the eyes and the nose and the mouth and the ear somewhere there ish. Yeah, something like that. Very nice. Lots of work. Makes sense that you didn't buy all of this. Yeah, no, I bought a lot of assets and stuff, but like my backgrounds themselves, I made. Um, but most else has been, purchased. Like my emotes and stuff, except for that little silly derp one, are purchased from other artists. Um, yeah. Let's see. What was it? Friendly ghost with an animal can be any kind or animal of other person. So we're gonna do something like this. My standards for human drawings are not much. If you draw a stick with a head, my brain immediately thinks, "Oh, it's me." Yeah, the thing is, I say this to a lot of people, right? A lot of people are negative on their own art, which I am one of those people. But I'm telling them, if you draw an image with purpose, I think it's good. If what you draw is a stick man, like say this is a happy stick man. Like let's say this is me as a stick man. You could just make little horns and two small horns and triangle ears. I think this is good. Like, not from me, because I'm just skeptical myself, but if somebody made this into something, like, I would be happy. Literally. Do you have horns and ears like these? Yeah, it's like, I'm fine with it. Grab some ears and then maybe a little bit of hair, and you could have just about anybody. I saw that guy in the mirror yesterday. Fair, fair. Maybe you have some cool pants on. I don't know. You have some cool pants on? My hair definitely goes there. All of the hair. Gonna have some fancy hair. I don't know. There you go. There you go. Fancy, fancy hair. Beautiful. And just a bunch of zigzags. I wear toe socks. Only unique skin. What do you mean toe socks? What the fuck is? You mean the ones that like actually have toes on them? Like those things? I cannot draw feet, by the way. I cannot draw feet. There's something like that. And then, yeah, like, that's four toes. Yeah, there you go. Foot with toe socks. There you go. Uh, yeah, I don't know. I can't draw feet. I cannot draw feet. I don't know anatomy very well. I do try, but um, yeah. What I was thinking was I'm gonna use the ghost that I originally drew. Wait, oh my god, for sure. What now? That you have toe socks? Um, I'm just trying to think. How could we go about it? Because we need some kind of ground, and we need obviously our little ghost friend. There's gonna be like a friendly neighborhood ghost. Ghost. This is just a stand-in. You know. Let's do this a little bit differently. There you go. And then something like that, and then I was thinking we could use this little guy as an image reference. Something like that. Just to see a little bit of design reference, because I don't know how to. How should we go about this? Now your doodle. What's the prompt again? It is basically a friendly ghost, but with an animal or some human nearby. This is the reference, if you can see it up here. So something like that. But I'm trying to figure out how I want to do it, because I was thinking, since he's a ghost, I was thinking that the cat could also be a ghost. So like a spirit of some kind. At the entire. Let's put that a little bit closer, maybe. I don't know how to. I know I do a lot of fucking chicken scratching, and a lot of people will hate on chicken scratching. It's fine as long as I can read it, right? Right? As long as I can read the chicken scratch, it's fine. I want to move that one a bit. Actually, I could leave that one, but move the other one instead. Something like that. Now the ground is kind of, not where it should be, but that's okay. We'll fix that when we actually get into, the proper sketching. It's just supposed to give an idea of where stuff is supposed to be. Because my original ghost has... Okay, that kind of eyes. Okay, so... Probably something like this. And the cat can have something similar. And then, it has to have the blush, tradition of the cute ghost, right? Something like that. Last time I used the symmetry tool to, make it the same on both sides, but I'll have to figure out how to go about that here, because I'm not gonna use the symmetry tool now because of angles. Something like that. Clean up a bit. Make a bit more sense of it. I feel like these are too far down though. Then the mouth a bit. Something like that. I'm probably gonna resize and move most things, to be honest, just to get it right. Because I kind of want to try to, fill my canvas a bit. But... Oh dear! Hello, hello! Welcome in, readers! guys. Welcome in, welcome in. For those who don't know me, my name is Kiwelyn Diopside. I'm a variety streamer of the Chimera kind. And yeah, today we're drawing a spook. Yeah, the friendly ghost. How are you guys doing? How was your stream, Soy Vanilla? Welcome in. If you need to ready to run, don't worry. If you need to eat, drink, or take care of yourself otherwise, make sure you do so. Also, hello, Versi. Did you guide the raid? Did you potentially possibly guide the raid? How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. I'm just trying to figure out how I want this drawing to look. Something like that? Maybe. I was playing Skyrim. Ooh, how much have I played Skyrim? I'm not sure how much I've actually played it. May have brought friends. I mean, fair. I can appreciate that. Thank you. It was very, yeah. I figured. And I hope you guys are doing good. What were you doing in Skyrim? Were you following the rules or no? I don't know too much about Skyrim, to be fair. So do update me. You know, this ghost could technically be above the ground. Well, both of them could technically be above the ground because it's kind of like a wisp. I don't know how to, because I want it to be kind of like ghost-like, I guess. Don't know. Don't really know yet. We were adopting kids and getting married. Well, that's interesting. Fixing our house and dying. Okay, well, that's a whole life story in like a few seconds of explanation. Well, then, how was life? How was life? Getting children, a house, and dying. And married. Sorry, I forgot the married part. But I'm so sorry to raid and run, but take care. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Go take care of yourself. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. So is bowling and Skyrim playthrough. You're gonna have to help me with the next playthrough. You're playing, yeah, you too? No, I haven't really played a lot of Skyrim. I don't know if I have at all. I forget what games I've played, but I've heard the name a million fucking times, so it's hard to say if it's because I've heard of it or if I've actually played it. Hard to say, hard to say. Me too, I'd just be forgetting. Yeah, it sounds about the norm for streamers now. It feels like most streamers have ADHD or something similar. Maybe that's why we end up streaming. Because we need a distraction somehow. um, so, thank you for the follow, Silver Shadow 66. Welcome to the Chimera Kingdom. Welcome. Definitely got that and slew of other things. What now? What part now? Sorry, brain goes burr. You gotta follow him up? What do you mean? What do you mean a follow emote? I mean, you can access a bunch of normal emotes by being a follower, yeah? I don't know if it's straight vanilla, if it's slightly modded, but it doesn't look overly modded. Hello, Silver Shadow. Welcome in. How are you doing? Fiercely reply to your ADHD streamer. What? An ADHD emote? Sorry, my brain is just, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to go about this, but maybe I should just start with a ghost because I know how the ghost is supposed to look. Let's start with that. I meant ADHD comments, right? Which comment was for that? What's happening? I don't know. My brain has disconnected. It's out of service. Uh, Brain is out of commission. Damn it. Nah. Nope. Oh, that's not too bad. That's not too bad. We can work with that. We can work with that. Mm-hmm. I need to get back into art. Get back into art. Haven't you arted in a while? What's you planning on drawing? Anything you have in mind that you want to do? I'm currently catching up on commissions, essentially, or like, uh, giveaway winners, raffle winners slash donators, I suppose. Yeah, these should be called like donation commissions. It's been so long, I don't know what I'm gonna draw. I just know that I'm getting the itch. I mean, fair. I also have the itch every now and again where it's like, I have not drawn in a while. I want to draw. So I know that itch. I definitely know that itch. You said, I think streamers just generally don't remember X and Y, and most streamers have ADHD, feels like. And I've definitely got that. And a slew of other things. Oh, okay. Yeah, I do have a fair share of stuff going up in my head too. I just don't have anything else diagnosed than ADHD, Tourette's, and MS. Anything else is like, nah, you're fine. You don't have it. You're good. Are you okay? Um, that's really good. What's really cool? Sorry. I'm just trying to keep up like with one conversation, then I lose the track of another one. I'm doing great. Oh, I kind of want to make that one like a little more, maybe like that, a bit more curved to it. I'm not good with fabrics, and I'm trying so hard to bring some life into this poor ghost. Um, it deserves a chance, you know. He might already be passed away, but he deserves a new life as a ghost. We'll just leave that blank. Because last time I drew the ghost, mirrored, so there was no real uniqueness to these little, what's it called? I forgot what it's called. The little curls at the bottom of the fabric, whatever the fuck. God damn it. What is that? Okay. That's not too bad. Can work with it. I need to get rid of that little. Whoop. Can we have a if you say it, explain it on VTuber t-shirt or something? If you say explain it, what do you mean? It's really cool that you're doing the donation giveaway winner art. My chats are all out of order. We got like 3 conversations going on. Yeah, I'm very confused. But yeah, no, I'm trying to catch up on them because yeah, I had it as a goal. If a person donated a certain amount during my like donathon and stuff, they would get an art piece. Like if you donated, what was it? Like, is it 5 or was it 15? Something like that. You would get a chibi, which in this case is this little ghost up here. Which is for Spook. Uh, you would also get a full rendered art piece if you donated like 150 or whatever it was. I think it was 150. Then you would get like full rendered. which this is. Well, not yet. It's not fully rendered yet, but that's what it's gonna become. Okay, that's the plan. It's gonna be a rendered art piece. I've made how many so far? Two? Yeah, I've made two so far. I need to make sure I save because that's not what I'm trying to save. I'm trying to save here. This is for Spook rendered. You don't understand what people say because the information gets really lost in your brains. If someone says something, they should explain it as well. For your context, deprived brain, say if you say it, explain. Ha! Huh. I'm still very confused, but the kind of German background music. This one in particular is German, I think, yeah. I mean, I just listen to music that sounds cool. I mean, what matters is rhythm to me, not necessarily the language or the lyrics. Most of the time it's Norwegian or English, like 99% English though. But occasionally I stumble upon songs that sound really catchy in other languages and I'm like, yeah, why not? That's not awesome, but you know, it's fine. Like, I'm sure it's fine, right? These outlines are really fucking thick though. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm not a professional artist, but I am trying my best. Hopefully my best is good enough. Let's get another arm in. Nope. 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 Is that better? God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. Huh? That's a ADHD coded, I feel like, because I do the same thing. Like, I don't care if I understand, if it's jump to it. Yeah, the thing is, it's just rhythm, is more what I go for. Like, if this rhythm of the voice, like, even if they sing, uh, I don't care, you know? As long as the rhythm of the voice goes in a certain way of the word I don't care, it vibes with my brain in a certain way, and then I like the song. So, have you heard of Norwegian band Tuffel? I recommend. I don't know. Don't know. I do like listening to Tix, and I like listening to Kaino, but both of them tend to sing a lot in English as well. But Tix does have a few Norwegian songs that are pretty good. I like them. Um, let's give it some nice kind eyes. That's not very nice and kind. That's not it. I think that's fine. I mean, they would be on an angle, wouldn't they? So they kind of would be smaller on that side. But how much smaller? I do not know. Get out. Oh, fuck's sakes. It's fine. It's fine. There we go. So last time I used like a brush that had the same thickness, you know, the entire way, no matter how much pressure you put on it, like this. But I'm trying to be okay with like everything just looking kind of chaotic. It looks more natural, I guess, when you have a bit more. I don't know. I use both depending on what I'm doing. Don't get me wrong, but I'm still kind of experimenting with my art because I don't know what my art style is. It there's obviously something to it that makes it mine, right? But I just don't know what I prefer, how I prefer to draw yet. kind of when it comes to like shadows, for example, and highlights and styles and stuff like that. Because my backgrounds, for example, the ones that I have my stream, they're more realistic, and then you have this, which looks more anime style, I guess. But I don't really know. Like, let me bring some up, if I can. Where's it at? Streaming art. Okay, so let's see these, for example, right? Last stream of art, I made this. This is for Panda, Chaos Trash Panda. This one's more, basic anime style question mark. But the first one I made before that one was more realistic again. Still partial because it has outlines, but this one is, shadowed very differently than the Panda one, right? I don't really know what I lean towards the most. I mean, I tend to end up just trying to shadow shit. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what it is that is my style, I guess. Which one do you prefer? I mean, both. It's just I don't know. I like anime style stuff, but for some reason I tend to default to more shadowing and stuff, which I'm fine with depending on what I'm doing. So I don't really know. I guess I have two kinds, but I'm just not, you know, too good at the anime style, I guess. I need more practice, which is why I made the panda one that way, because I want to get better at it too. He's looking a bit wonky. He's not supposed to look that way. Supposed to look downwards. So I need them to be more like here. Yeah, let's bring them down there. That's way too thick. Something like that. We'll find out. Maybe. We'll try. The panda didn't really scream anime to me, but it felt more 3D, while the other one felt quite flat. What now? Hold on, let me open them again. When I say anime, by the way, I don't mean like actual anime. I mean more 2D style versus more 3D style. Like this, the background is pale, but this is shadowed as a, more realistic thing, that it has, depth in these like different areas, right? And highlights more realistic highlighting and shadowing. Whales, this one is more just, harsh shadows. There's no blending, there's just harsh shadows, you know? If that makes sense. And when it comes to background, it doesn't matter. It's just how I felt like doing the background. Then I could have done the same thing with the other one, just, more shadowed, for example. But it's like harsh shadows versus blended shadows, I guess. Because you could technically, with this kind of stuff, you could like even make, lines around the shadows, to be honest, just to even enhance it even more that there's shadows. If that makes sense. I heard from a reliable source that you're gonna stream Half-Life. What? Who's this reliable source? I know the name Half-Life, but I don't even know what it is, at the top of my head. And who's the source? Chimera dragon looking motherfucker looks for some reason a lot more flat for me. The panda feels like it has more dimension. It's probably because of the background, I'd imagine. Likely because of the background. I know Half-Life by name, but I don't remember at the top of my head, okay? I mean, this one isn't flat at all. Its background is more, foggy, I guess. Sources you. You want me to play Half-Life? Full life. Is the full life cut in half? What do you mean? Well, let me open the actual file here. Like if I were to turn off all of this bullshit in the background. Because this is way more depth. Would be nice. Full life cut in Half-Life. What the fuck? Oh my god. And that way. I don't know. Does this seem flat? There's the background. Yeah, no, you're... I figure that might be the case because it's meant to be foggy. It's meant to be, like, main focus on the character. That is the point of the background, to not take focus. Because the character is shadowed and highlighted, so that it should be more, 3D, kind of. If that makes sense. I spent a lot of effort on this, okay? So I hope it looks alright. Like, highlights where the light would probably shine, shadows where probably would be shadowed, shiny, I don't know. I tried my best on this. And I don't do anatomy very well, so but yeah. The background is supposed to just be, an addition, so it's not, blank, right? Too much focus though, like blur in the background is too constant. I mean, fair. That's that's why the grass in front of here isn't so blurred, because it was meant to be more in focus, while the blur in the background was supposed to be blurry. But I mean, I guess maybe I should have made it a little sharper here, for example, in the foreground of the rock, maybe around here, maybe at the bottom here. I don't know. I don't mind feedback, by the way. I'll try to take it to me and see what I do next time. But yeah, it was meant to be, sharper at the front here, right? And then get blurrier as it kind of went back. And yeah. Let me cross these out without saving because I don't want to change anything. Wait, let's get back to the actual ghost that we're working on. Hello, Jupiter, and thank you. I'm just working on a ghost right now, and we're looking at my other drawings a bit as well. Looks better in the bottom, definitely, although your arm was blocking most of the... I'm sorry! Oh dear! Hello! Welcome in, raiders! Thank you so much for the raid. Lan Zhongyun, is that how I say your name? Welcome! I see you were doing some art. How was your stream? Don't forget though, if you need to take care of yourself, make sure you do so. I'm sorry you might be stuck in ads right now. I'll introduce myself once the ads are over so that not like everybody misses it. Today's worship has ended. The Absolute is now sending her worshippers here to share the tribute. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Yeah, welcome in to those who are not stuck in ads. Any turbo users or non-ad havers, I guess. Some countries don't have ads. Hope you guys are doing good. We'll do a proper introduction in about half a minute. The Absolute, that's the title. What now? Is that their name or... What is this little ghost? It looks a bit wonky. A little wonky. Alright. Are people out of ads? You guys rated in at the worst timing possible. Hope you guys are back from ads. Hope everyone is doing good. Oh my god, my words are wording today, I can tell. But yeah, hopefully, welcome back from ads. To those who don't know me, my name is Kiwelyn Diopside. I'm a variety streamer of the Chimera kind, and today we're drawing Spook. Spook is a viewer, and before the new year, I had a donathon with goals, and at the end of that, Spook was one of the people who donated a certain amount, and therefore he gets art. So yeah. No, that's nice. Well, how are you doing? How was your stream? What were you up to? What were you drawing? He goes, thank you, thank you. Found a warning scare. Oh yeah, this is terrifying. This is a terrifying ghost, if you've ever seen one. Let's give it a little bit of blush to make it even scarier. Way scarier ghost with a little bit of blush. There's a cutie pie. Not me, but this ghost, yeah, sure. I was doing some art for a contest. Ooh, what kind of art were you making? If you have some art text for me, feel free to share. Either in the Discord, if you have a link. If you have a link, just tell me before you send it. I want to win, but it's pretty bland, so I don't know. Hey, I want to see. I want to see. What have you made? I'm sure it's not as bad as you think it is. It's an OC of the host character. Ooh, that sounds cool. I have a link. All right, let me give you permission. Permit to lunge onion. See, there you go. Let's have a look at this art. Oh, is this ooh, oh, that's cool. Are you okay with me showing it on stream? If you're okay with that, I'll show it to the people. Yeah. All right. Cool. 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 Let me grab it. Hi, Vulpix. This is cool. I like it. It looks good. It looks good. Is he like a tree person, some kind of dryad, or is he just green haired with little leaves? You don't look the boy thick. Yeah, he looks cool. You've got some really good muscles. I can't do anatomy at all. I'd say this is pretty good. You're way better at anatomy than I am. I'll give you that. I cannot do anatomy. No, it looks good. It looks great. Thank you for sharing. You also make sure you take care of yourself. If you need to eat, drink, or rest, make sure you do that. Otherwise, I would love to have you. Oh, whoops. I'm not gonna lock that in place now. Also, Vulpix, are you at fault for the raid? He needs a neck workout. Oh dear. I'm just not sure about the background and all. Don't got an idea for it. Well, my recommendation is, like, if you want it, at least, I already closed the image, but, you know, if your character is kind of green, you should go the opposite direction. So, kind of like me, right? I'm green, so you might want to use some purple in the background to have, like, contrasting colors. It helps the green stand out a bit. Vulpix's fault. I mean, that doesn't surprise me, yeah. I mean, isn't this right? Right, right. I was being freaky. We had to run away. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah, this is, I would suggest trying to use some, you know, purple, blue tones, maybe. Yeah. Something like these, maybe, for a background. Could throw in some pink, too. Like, these kinds of colors, to go against the green. Is it a green? It depends on which green you're using. If you're gonna have red, you need to go into, like, the blue-green. See, the opposite of red? It's, like, down here. It's almost blue. These are opposites. Those are opposites. If you're gonna have middle... You can have more pink. Thank you for the follow. Huminge, welcome to the Chimera Kingdom. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing? It really depends. Like, my green is over here. So, like, if I... Okay, hold on. Let me do this. I'm gonna grab your illustration real quick. Right? I'm just gonna borrow it. If this is your main color, green, the opposite of your green would be purple. So, like, if I were to... Okay, I can't do it that way. Can I? Yeah. Something like that, right? That would kind of be the opposite. Beautiful. I can see the color green, so this is like a different language. Ah, I'm fair. But yeah, something like that. And then, you can add some, stuff to it. Get that, but I'm not a pro at this, but like, you could, God damn it. I'm just trying to figure this out in my head as well. Like, you could make some variations in the background or something, right? I don't know. Just a random example, right? But yeah, I would recommend going something like purple pink-ish with a background. So this would be a lot harder if you didn't have a plain background. Like, it wasn't bad. Yeah, you could do something like that. Maybe you have some kind of like cool patterns that you could throw in the background. I don't know. I just have some random brushes of whatever the fuck to make some interest in the image or something. I don't know. I don't know. It's just a random example. But yeah, I would recommend going the direction of maybe some purple pink, based on like your green color. Let me get back to my. That's very thick. Uh-oh. So very thick. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out this shit because I don't. Again, I'm not super good at anatomy or anything, and even on a ghost, there's some kind of anatomy, right? To make it look decent. Oh fuck. Um, the advice will be 14.99. No. What are you drawing, by the way? I am drawing Spook, a viewer. I drew this one before, this one here. This is Spook. I am catching up on commissions from a donathon. That's what I'm doing at the moment. So this is like a chibi slash, image drawing that I made before, and then I'm gonna use this to make a rendered piece of art, which will be this one. So yeah, he wanted a nice ghost with some kind of animal or another person. So it's gonna be something like a spirit cat. I don't really know how to go about the body yet. We'll figure that out when I get there. So I'm starting with the actual ghost first because I know how that's gonna look. Because I've already drawn it once before. So yeah, that's what we're doing. At least now. I'm just trying to figure out what to do with these poor eyes. I don't really know how to go about it. I'm struggling a bit. Is he looking down? Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Okay, Vulpix.
Oh no!
Oh no. Uh, I'm gonna stick to English for now because the timer isn't working. Hold on. Hold on. Let me just have a look at that real quick before I swap over. Where my timer's at? Where my timer's at? Are we broken again? Hello? It should be working. I'm gonna test it. Blah, 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 blah. Why are we not working? Where? Where are they? What the fuck? Huh. Well, Okay. Okay. I'll try to remember for 1 minute-ish. Okay. Så norsk og så Å nei. Ok. Fuck deg, men Are Fuck deg. Fuck dette. Ok. Jeg må prøve å finne ut av hvorfor min ikke funka. Den er ikke kobla til Jeg vet ikke hvorfor den ikke er kobla til Det kan hende at noen redeems ikke funker siden den ikke er kobla til. Jeg må snakke med coding etter streamen. Ok. Fuck deg, moment. Fuck deg. Måtte oversette til norsk. Ja, jeg er norsk. Om det er noen i raiden som er norske. Eller svensk. Eller dansk, for så vidt. Nei, Volpex. Nope. You can swap back to English, so no, fuck you. But yes, I am Norwegian indeed. I can be the timer. Oh, uh-huh. Let me see. No, I'm not cute. I should go and argue with speaking. No, I can argue with you in my native. Then the Vulpex. Who is Vulpex? Well, he is one of my moderators. Actually, besides coding, he is my only moderator. And a absolute yeah, he's a thing. All right, he's created so many names for me, and is kind of like pops up and disappears and pops up and disappears kind of person. But he's a regular. So yeah. Yeah, I need to actually, get myself some more mods. We're trying to look into what we're gonna do about that because, I know that Vulpix is busy a lot, and I only have coding when Vulpix is not here. So we need to look into finding some more people because we had a situation the other day that wasn't so comfortable, and it was only me. I had nobody else here at the time. So I'm sick right now. Okay, you're fine, Vulpex. You're fine. Everybody needs a break. It's just I only have you in coding, so I need to find more people to moderate because I need people to be able to be around when other people can't. Kind of, if that makes sense. Or I'll be back by the end of the week. Yeah, but you need to take it easy too, because I know you overwork yourself a lot. A regular mod chaotic pølsesko. The fuck? Sausage shoe? Did you just call him a sausage shoe? What the fuck? Focus on coding. What coding? Cody, my boyfriend. Coding Phenom. I don't know if he's. I think he might be busy with work at the moment. Yes, you do. Is coding lurking? No, it's not. But yeah, if you're in the Discord and stuff, you can see his name, Coding Phenom. That's my boyfriend, and he's also my moderator. I have 4 mods, but only 2 of them are present most of the time. Fair. Thankfully, I don't get lots of trolls. See, that's the thing, it's okay to not be around all the time. The problem just lies in not having enough mods. What? So if I have 2 mods, it's very likely that both of those 2 will be gone at the same time because I don't have any more. Also, hi Theo! Thank you so much for the sub! 13 months! You've been subbed for over a year now. Yeesh! Well, nice! How are you doing, Theo? Lance Mods are trolls? Oh my god. Is his name Coding literally? Yeah, his name is Coding Phenom. Stands for, you know, a phenomenal coder. He likes to code stuff. So coding phenom. Coding phenomenal. Zebs, yeah. Theo is super nice though. He has gifted a lot of subs as well. Is that okay for the ghost? I think so. He's also a phenomenal boyfriend. Oh yeah, he is. He is. He's currently working, I believe. Because he's been working since morning and poor thing has been complaining like, I don't wanna. I'm getting like gifts of cute cats that are tired. That's not it. That's not it. Um, I'm doing pretty good, but damn, I hate the coldness around. Oh, I feel you. I'm glad to hear you're doing good though. But yeah, it's cold. I know the feel. I am struggling with this fucking angle. Why? Oh, that one's good. We're keeping that one. Okay. Uh, the coder didn't fix your PC. Crap. No, he was the one who did fix my PC. Like, he's not here. That's the problem. We live countries apart, so we had to do it over voice call. If it wasn't for him, my PC would have been completely fucked. We love coding in this house. Yeah, I do. I'm a dip now. Thank you for having me. Good night and have an amazing stream. Alright, have a good night, Lan. Thank you so much for the raid. Take it easy. Take care of yourself. I have joined the Discord. Nice, nice. Yeah, go to bed, yeah. 12 a.m. That's in the middle of the night, no? I keep forgetting whether it's AM or PM. Yeah, I think so. 12 a.m. is at night, right? I'm getting moved to Norway right now. We have vitamin D deficiency, but there's fish and taxes. I mean, I wish. The problem is, you know, it costs a lot of money to move, and he's trying to build his own business and stuff, so he's living kind of day to day, uh, as well. Unfortunately, he lives in South Africa, and things aren't easy down there either. Mm. What's up? Hello, I'm Rooch. Welcome in. How are you doing? You're doing good. What's the ah for? Why are we screaming? Ah! Are you doing, kitty? I'm not adorable, but I am good. I'm good. How are you? Hope you're doing good. I'm trying to connect this cat's head. Whoop, whoop. I continue with the what's up? Ah, okay. Got it, got it, got it. Yeah, he always greets with a what's up. You know it's him when he does that. I'm doing good as well. Yes, thank you. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear. That's good. Yeah, we're working on a spooks drawing at the moment. I'm trying to make a catch. Believe it or not, I'm not good at drawing cats. I shall drink some water indeed. Thank you, thank you. Hydration. Hydration is important. Why are all the stream avatars there? Why are they all there? Hold on. Why are they all stuck in the corner? Have they been stuck there the entire time? They've been. Oh my god. They've spawned in there? Okay, that. Okay. There. Release! Now move around. They've been stuck in that corner this entire time. Uh. She could be drinking, cooking, we wouldn't even know. I only drink water. I only drink water. I have that rule set for myself that if hydrate is redeemed, it's water. I can drink whatever else whenever I want, but if it's hydrate, it's only water. I promise you that much. I didn't want to be next to me in the other corner. What? I just know. You just noticed that everybody was stuck? I had no idea. Oh no, to any Norwegians, I know this is a children's song, okay, but it's catchy. Don't judge me, okay? I like the melody. We talked about this, okay? I like the melody of songs. It doesn't even matter what kind of song it is, okay? If it's catchy, it's catchy. That's it. My avatar was on the left side alone while everyone else was on the right. Oh no! I mean, it looked like mine was moving, but yeah, I guess they got stuck. God damn it. That was not my intention. They weren't supposed to be stuck over there. Mm, something like that. They were hanging around the avatar, which makes sense. Ah, yeah, no, they're supposed to move over the entire screen. I kind of wanted to stop them from like moving below me here, but for some reason they keep getting stuck. And your stream avatars are more proximity to people than me in real life. Oh my god. The social anxiety. The social anxiety. I could never. Too close for comfort, too close for comfort. Oh no, I kind of like that one though. Something like that. Something like that. This is way too thick. Something like that. Get them out. Um. Are you sick? What? Vulpix is sick? I'm comfortable talking to the green lady on screen, but that's about it, though. I mean, fair. I'm glad you feel comfortable talking to me, though. That makes me happy. I'm just a silly chimera on the internet. So hopefully I'm not that scary. Let's see. I can order you some green colored glasses so everyone looks like that. So everybody looks green. Do they also turn everybody into ladies then? Is he talking specifically about that? Is that looking alright? And then like a little bit of representation of that on the other side, maybe? It's fine. It's behind. It's fine. Um, like that, and then it would be upwards. That makes sense? Yeah. um, Funniest thing though, when I first met Kiwi, she gave off the vibe that she's a very strict, very fierce, and I will fuck you up kind of person. Turns out she's very wholesome and very sweet person. Oh, thank you. And maybe a little bit cute. No, 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 no. I'm not going to. I'm not cute. Fuck off. I'm just me, and you gotta deal with it. I'm not trying to come off one way or another. I'm just me. That's it. Did it come off very strict and very fierce? That's a bit surprising. I mean, the thing is, I am kind of strict to some degree, right? But not very. It's more, I'm just strict about my community behaving, kind of. So whenever things happen, I might, swap to less of a chipper tone and more of a serious tone. But that's to keep my community safe and kind and, you know, I want people to feel safe here. I don't want there to be a risk of anything. What I'm gonna do is I'm wondering if I should just. No. Strictly incapable of accepting the word cute. I'm not against the word cute. I'm just not agreeing that it's for me. But what about those nails that could tickle your organs? I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean? What do you mean? I don't know. I do still say that though. But if she's cute for just being who she is, well then. Well, I'm not. Also, for anyone out of context, yes, I have organ scratcher nails, okay? They're long enough to scratch organs, so if they're a bit itchy, I'll take care of it for you. Alright? This is not a threat, this is an offer, in case they, are itchy, right? Right? That's all there is to it. Yep. Don't worry about it. Which organs do you offer? I mean, depends. I did anything that's like inside of your body, inside of here. I'm uh, I'm willing to tickle your heart if you need it, or like I don't know if your lungs need some support, or if your stomach needs a little bit of a scratching, or I don't know. Warm my heart. It feels a little cold. I mean, I don't think scratching is gonna do you any good, but I can hold around it. I can try to warm it up a bit. I could try to warm it up. I like my lower spine scratch. The specific discs. I don't know where that is, but let's say it's like somewhere here. I'll scratch it for you. There you go. I'll scratch it. Explodes what? What? Aggressive, frustrating. What now? In hard units, organ declares. Hey, I'm just trying to help out. Like if you need some organs scratched because they're itchy. I will help. I'm just your friendly neighborhood organ scratcher. I think yeah, I see the subscription is worth it. Is it because of the ad or fire starting like in camping? Aggressive fire starting and heart using the organ to listen. What the fuck? I'm very confused and a little bit concerned. What? Hi, Katie. Hi. He's staring at me. He probably wants to go outside. Be organs crushing crazy value. Yeah. Cuts to Kiwi trying to start a fire in my heart using her fingernails. I don't know if that would work. I mean, I wouldn't even need to use my fingernails. Remember, I have the power of, crystals, so I could make like a crystal fire. It might hurt a little bit. And it's not actually hot, but it's just made out of like a million tiny little needles of crystal. It would be very sharp and it might feel hot, but it might just cause a bit more damage than good. Sorry. What kind of crystal? Diopside crystals. I am Kiwelyn Diopside. Diopside crystals is my crystal. I don't know how to draw crystals very well, but I try. I do try. Beautiful, beautiful crystal. Stunning. uh, essentially, I am a chimera that is a mix of a dragon and a cat. But my magic is controlling crystals, so I can liquefy crystals and I can harden crystals. And since I am also a crystal chimera, I can essentially liquefy myself into a crystal blob if I want. Yeah. I could be a crystal blob if I wanted to. I need a model. I really want like a crystal blob model. I'll get it in the future someday. Any crystals, so basically you can give acupuncture. Yeah, I could potentially. Yeah, could do that. Focusing acupuncture site. I don't like needles. Okay, I really don't like needles. That's the irony of it. That is the irony of it. I really don't like needles. Um, that's okay. I only need to deal with them sometimes. Um, I don't know if this is a good go spot or not, but like a wisp of some kind. Yeah, kitty. I might have to let him outside. Um, yeah, I'm gonna see if I can let Kiwi outside real quick. I'll be back in like just a minute. Hold on. Okay. Her face. What kind of fucking face did I make? Sorry, I left for just a little bit, alright? I just needed to let Kiwi outside. For anybody who's new here, I have two cats. I have Kiwi and I have Tiana. So I had to let Kiwi outside. Damn it. Let's do another one. Damn it. Something like that. And then let's do it. Oh, that's kind of cute though. Ooh, I kind of like that. Something like that. Now it's like a ghost wisp spirit thing of a cat, I guess. Why is my rock is still there? He's not supposed to be there. You're not supposed to be there. Shoo. So Kiwi likes that snow. I mean, they like going outside, so I don't think they care too much. They don't particularly love the snow, but they'd rather be outside than inside all day, so. Yeah, since I don't have a cat door, I have to let them in and out. I live upstairs, so. Then the face and the meme jump. Okay, hold on. What did I look like? It's like I'm searching for that one brain cell. I was searching for a brain cell while I was looking for Kiwi. Beautiful, beautiful. I don't have like a resting uh thing for my model. Like some people have like a resting stance so that when it doesn't track anymore, it defaults you to a position. But I don't have that. So mine just pauses however I leave it. So if it loses the track of my face, it's just gonna be like that. um, let's see, something like that. Let's try to. Can I? That better maybe. Something like that. And then we need some kind of a background. You don't need it. A resting, like a resting look. It's more funny to see you freak out. If it tracks something weird, sometimes it'll just go spasming out like this. Right now it does that because I'm like throwing my hands in front of my model. So, but it might do that when I leave the PC sometimes. Because it struggles to find something to track. Kiwi is a cute name, by the way. Thank you. But not gonna lie, the fruit itself is kind of delicate. I love kiwis. I love the fruit. Yeah, I do. I do. I do. People like different stuff though, and that's fine. Should we give it like a rock? Even the texture? If you don't eat with a peel on, yeah. Because apparently some people eat it with a peel. That's a no, thank you. But yes, I like kiwis. I am very sensitive to texture, but kiwis I do like, yeah. Uh, my other cat's name is a good. Oh my god. I used to have guinea pigs as a kid. I had one called Lacris, which is licorice, and I had one called Caramel, which is caramel, and now I have the cat Kiwi. I was thinking of naming my other cat Peach, but the previous owner told me that she recognized her name as Tiana already, so I didn't want to mix that up. I could have because apparently she does not know her name. She doesn't know her name, so I could have changed it, but it is what it is. Eating kiwi skin sounds criminal. I agree. I agree with you. It feels criminal to me too, but some people do it. So I question their sanity a little bit. I do question their sanity a bit. Uh, but yeah, I like kiwis. I mean, I wouldn't name my cat that if I didn't. I mean, I could probably call him that even if I didn't like it, to be honest, just, color, whatever. But I did, like for anybody who doesn't know the origin story of his name, and such, the funny thing is, um, originally the name Kiwi stems from a drawing I made. Now that I'm drawing, I can kind of show you, because I'd drawn on my iPad a kiwi that looked kind of like this. It was kind of like that. So just a cat kiwi with like these little, seeds coming out of it everywhere. So something like that. Yeah, fuck. I drawn a kiwi something like this, okay? And because of that, when I got my actual cat Kiwi not too long after, I decided like, okay, well I already have this drawing of a Kiwi cat, so why not, you know? So I just named my cat after that drawing. Yeah, that's the origin story of his name. How did I end up drawing an actual Kiwi cat in the first place? Don't ask me. I don't remember. But you messed up your tasty name streak. I love Kiwis though. He didn't mess anything up. Um, but yeah, that was essentially how that came to be. So I named my cat that. Uh, my cat is a fluffy tuxedo with a kind of triangle head. I've found out he kind of looks like this. Kind of looks like that, and then he has like a little there, and then this. He's a tuxedo after all. This is a brave attempt at drawing Kiwi right now. Beautiful, stunning, amazing, amazing artwork of Kiwi. It's a great name origin story. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I named Kiwi after the drawing, and then I started streaming not too long after that again. I used to be named as much as the holy that's holy uh Kiwi. That's a lot. Yeah, can you see why I renamed myself? I had a very long name, and it was more of a title than a name. So I decided like my cat is named Kiwi, but I'm still gonna keep my channel inspiration from him. Like my model and everything is based off of him. So what I did was I took Kiwi and messed around for a while to try to find a name. So I went with Kiwelyn, like a play on Kiwi, and then a Diopside is a green crystal. Varieties of green crystals. So yeah, essentially I kept the kiwi part. Um, I'm gonna tell kids the fruit kiwi was named after your cat. That would be funny if they believe that. Holden cat's side. Holden cat's side. Someone doubt Kiwi's very holy. Oh, he fucking isn't. He's a menace. I love him, and he's so cuddly and soft and everything. But holy fuck, he's a menace. Yeah. But the when I got him, he was so cute, and he's so clever. The problem is he's too clever. Like my doors, for example, he will jump up at the handle. Okay, he can get to the handle and open the goddamn door. All right, he opens the door and will run out. So I have to always be very careful because I have to lock my doors. I always have to lock my doors, otherwise he will get outside. Lucifer was an angel himself. Yeah. When I saw your name at first, I read it as Kiwi Dio from JoJo. I don't. I've never really watched JoJo. Upside. I don't know why exactly, but Kiwi Dio Upside is what I got in my memory. Oh no, it's the Upside. It's Kiwelyn Diopside. It's easier to pronounce for Scandinavians because of how I say Kiwelyn and Kiwelyn, like a lot of people say, or Kiwelyn, all kinds of variants of it, but it's Kiwelyn. It's kind of with a Kiv. How I explain it, is usually like E as in open a chest, and then ve as in vet. And then Lynn. Adorable cat plus door handle. Yeah, it's chaos. Yeah, that is the origin of my channel and my name, yeah? A little history lesson for the channel. Hi, Tina. Meow, meow. Just tooting at me. She didn't want to go outside when Kiwi went outside, though, so I don't know. And then the little door. She is scratching at my footrest. Kiwi lightning. What now? Thank you for sharing. No worries, no worries. And now I should actually, continue the drawing. Oh, fuck. But yeah. Like I said, my channel was based on my cat when I started out, and that's why my model looks like it does, because it's supposed to look like my tuxedo and represent my tuxedo bit, while still being more me, because my cat is obviously not an actual chimera. Wait, should I? I should probably leave those lines, actually. I'll probably leave those. I'll keep those. And I'll figure that out once I get to it. The Norwegian word for lightning? Lyn? Ah, Kiwi lightning. Kiwelyn. Yeah, but for people that don't speak Norwegian, I have to, find ways that they could understand it. What if I... Okay, so I can merge these two down. Yeah, okay, cool. I'll keep that one separate. Okay. Now, how about we start coloring a bit? Let's start with the ghost. Our ghost is fully colored. He's not see-through or anything. Hi. She's complaining. Why is she complaining? Yeah. I'm wondering if I should try to let her out as well. Because she's just complaining. Let's see if we can first get some at the bottom here. There we go. For attention? Oh yeah. I mean, they got, like, both of them got a bunch of cuddles before stream. They did. I'm gonna make it a bit more gray, so they won't get as blinded. Now let's make it white. White. There we go. Stunning, awesome, beautiful. um, Making sure that I've filled out like any gaps that I can possibly think there might be. I don't see any like particularly striking openings. And the tongue. Damn it. And then the little hands. the little nubs are like a light gray. Then we're gonna do a bit of a blush, because obviously it needs its blush to look, cute. This is our friendly ghost from last time, Spook on drugs? What do you mean on drugs? What do you mean on drugs? Ghost isn't on drugs. Oh my goodness. Help. uh, that's not it. Let's do it like that, maybe. Yeah. Wait. Damn it. Then we erase that. Trying to make the halo. Looks like he got gummy bear thingies. Thingies in his eyes. Gummy bears in his eyes? What do you mean? They're just colored ice. Lightning, what's your first game? Like, first game you remember playing? Holy shit. That is a question and a half. Like any game? Like any kind of game? So are we talking digital or physical or like... My memory's shite, so I'll try my best, but... Any genre of game? Or because I played a lot of different types of games. I see the ice is like your candy that's sometimes multicolored. Huh. Any game digital? I mean, the first games were probably on my, phone or stationary PC when I was little. The home computer or whatever the fuck. Um, what would the first game be? It would probably be like Snake or Sudoku or something. I'd imagine. Because I used to play Snake on my phone, believe it or not. I'm old enough, but not that old. They're games too. They are games too. Any like any games that are more game like I did too. Not good at it though. Terrible reaction time. Oh yeah, I mean I got better at it eventually, but like at least that was the first stuff on phone and such, and on my stationary. Well, I say my stationary, but it was that the house's stationary computer. We had one shared, right? Um, it would probably be like Josefine, like the Josephine games, more like console PC games. Yeah, it would probably be Josefine, like learning games. For learning English and math and that stuff. Those games. And then for console, I think it was Opabus on the PlayStation 2, I think. Like what's it called in English? Like the monkey game in English. I don't know. I don't know. Monkey Buzz or something. Yeah, that's probably it. I don't know exactly what came first and stuff, but yeah. something like that. I also had a Game Boy, which I used to play Mario on. Like, I don't remember if it was like Mario Kart or what it was, but it was Mario something. Buzz. I think so. Maybe it's just called Buzz, but it was like Monkey Buzz or something. The unfortunate thing is that I had a cousin over, um, and they broke my PS2, so that was awesome. I was devastated. They pulled it down from the shelf because they got a little bit too invested into the game. Yeah, I also had I had like a Game Boy with the Mario logo on it, like one of those more unique ones, not one of those basic ones, but like actual one with like the Mario logo on it. And another cousin basically sent that flying when I borrowed it to them. So again, I know I'm saying a lot of cousin, but I have multiple cousins. Unfortunately, I was the oldest out of everybody, so I had to yield my stuff to be a nice older cousin, and yeah, yeah, there was that behavior if she had the strength. What now? Oh, the cat. What's up with the cousins destroying her? I don't know. I don't know. I only remember those two instances, though, at the top of my head of them ruining anything. I don't think it was like a common situation or thing or anything. But I've just had to forgive them. Like, I didn't have much of a choice. Um, let's get rid of those. Yeah, looking at that. No, it's a bit big, I think. Okay, so this one and that one. Let's make it a bit smaller. Maybe bring it over here or something. Something like that. And then we can erase. Erase. There we go. I think that's a bit better. And then this can go down. Okay. Send them a message and they should have. I don't think they would even remember. Like, there's no fucking way. I would feel too bad just messaging them about that now. We're all adults and we can deal with the consequences, I guess. It's been ages, right? It is what it is. As a joke, of course. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, no, I don't have that close of a relationship to them that I could just make jokes, I think. Um, don't think that would be taken very well. If they pay you, it's a bonus. I mean, I highly doubt it. They would probably say like, "No, I didn't," because there's no way in hell they would remember that. No way, no way. Yeah, I mean, I've forgiven them. Like what can you do? They were children. I was a child. Like what are you supposed to do? Obviously I was still upset about it, and it bothers me even now because, for example, my DS was limited edition. It's not something you can get anymore, and it was just thrown away because it broke, and that's a bit upsetting. But like, it's in the past. Like, what can you do? Or you haven't forgiven them. You haven't forgiven them. I mean, you don't know them. It is a sad loss. It is. Because the thing is, like, as a girl, right? Girls don't play games. Games aren't for girls. You grow up with that kind of bullshit, and it's too violent and all of that kind of bullshit. And then you have your cousins, and at least one of them has, enough money to be like, oh, it broke. I'm just gonna get a new one. I did not have money to just get a new one if it broke. That wasn't the case. Once it was broken, it was broken. Like, I was fucked. So, yeah. It was what it was, but I know. It's in the past. It is in the past. Mm. Is that a good blue? Maybe. I'm just gonna fill in this entire cat in other colors of the background. How does it leave Manta? I know I'm coloring inside of the cat, don't worry. I will get to it. I will fix it. I am planning on fixing it. Hi, Yanta. Hi. Um. Fiona is attempting to get on the desk. She's kind of standing on the side, and I don't want her to be stepping over. What? Simple. She's staring at the wall. Hi. Pretty kitty. Okay. Oh, I see you. White corners. Not acceptable. Okay, and then. Hey. I'm also gonna do. That's the cat. So we're gonna do it here. Um, we're gonna fill it in. Not with blue. It's gonna look a bit wonky for a moment. I'll fix all of the lines, don't worry. Okay. Now, we color inside. Color in that. I'm gonna fill in this line. I'm gonna fix the overspill. That. Because the thing is, if this is gonna be some kind of ghost thing, it has to be ghost-like, right? Maybe she sees spook. Maybe she's a spook. There is a ghost cat on the screen, so or like a spirit cat. So the animal next to spook was a dead. Yep, essentially. Oh, fuck me. Oh my god, I'm just seeing the delay on the model. Holy hell, she shook. Oh, she shook. Something like that, I was thinking. Um, now let's see what we're gonna do about colors. Are we gonna color it a bit differently, I wonder? Because we could make it more, fancy. Let's say it was, let's say it was an orange cat. I don't know. Let's say it was an orange cat. Get an orange cat. Bless you, thank you! Every cat is orange, they just don't know about it. That's fair. That's a fair way of seeing it, yeah. That is one way of seeing it. Like that. It's an orange cat. Does that look okay? Oh, whoops. That's not my intention. I wanted to do this. There we go. Ba-bam! Because our ghost is, fully colored. He is not see-through or anything. He's just the sheet ghost. But our little cat is not. I'm thinking of to bring in some more color into the background. Let's bring in some more of that yellow. I don't know. I like my color shifting for some reason. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Maybe that's a bit much. I'm gonna bring it back down a bit, I think. Back up a little bit. Just a little hint of yellow. A little bit. Oop, a bit much. Look at that. Dynamo is gonna adopt Spook. It's a cat that's gonna adopt Spook. Is that what we're doing? There you go. There we go. Cat distribution system also works in the afterlife. Yeah, yeah. Seems like it. Seems like it. Especially in the afterlife. Oh yeah. They definitely need a partner in the afterlife. Definitely. Okay, now how do I go about this? Do I have any? No. That did nothing. I'm gonna. Oh, that's what it does. Okay. What? Where'd it go? Oh, shit. Yeah. I mean, I have these crystal things, but I can't change their color or anything, and they kind of like they spread out so far. Oh my goodness, that's kind of cool though, actually. But I don't have a yeah, I don't have a thing. Okay, okay, like that. I need new thing. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. That's splatter. Um, these are kind of clouds. It randomly did look cool. It did, didn't it? Kind of did, didn't it? Okay. What on earth? A lot of noise. I don't know how to make clouds look good. I only know the typical shape of clouds. It's a cloudy day out in the ghost world. Question mark. I don't know. Mm, let's just keep them like that, and then maybe use. That's way too dark. Okay. Just separate a bit. I think I need to make it even a little lighter, maybe a little bigger. Because there would be a little bit of shadow because light is above the clouds. A little bit of depth to the clouds. Not a bunch, but they look like a little bit of depth. Tiny bit of depth to the clouds. And then let's say that the yellow from the let's first we'll do this, and then we're gonna do another layer, and then we're gonna put this in layer, and then we're gonna make the top of them a little more yellow. This light from the sun is hitting the top of the clouds. Will be a little bit of yellow, tiny bit. I don't know if it's even noticeable, but there's like little details that should give it a little more life. Hopefully, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. That's way too much. It does that a lot. Oh, I'm glad it does. Because yeah, I'm trying to make it look, decent. So it's just a bit so that it doesn't look so flat. Um. Okay. Now onto the grass, I think, on stones and such. Now the question is, do I shadow it or do I do this? I think I'm gonna stick to like harsh shadows to not make my life so difficult. Uh, so since the ghost is kind of harsh lines, we'll do a shadow underneath because there wouldn't really be a shadow underneath the other one because it's kind of more like a spirit. But this guy is more of a floating blanket, so so he would probably have more of a shadow to him. Let's add some more here, just because it's underneath the ghost. Like that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna. Oh dear. Oh, what on earth? What's going on here? Um. Um. Okay, well that's awesome. Let's try to fix that. The actual health. It's not colored in. Let's try to fix. Let's fix. We can't have this. Okay, and then we're gonna have to go in here and remove the extra. And then fill in the gaps. Sneak. Hello, Legra. Forgot you were streaming. Oh no! Oh no! But you're here. How are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing good. Please don't hurt me. Why would I hurt you? I would never. Star Sector? What? What does that mean? Is that a game? Welcome, we were waiting for you. Yeah, you in particular. Very much, very much. This one. Was playing Star Sector. What kind of game is that? I have no idea. Did you sector the stars? Oh my goodness. Maybe it did. Maybe it did, actually. Yeah. Maybe. Just trying to, fix the background without thinking too much about the little cat ghost, because you wouldn't really affect the world around them because it's just see-through wisp. I guess I need some more like patterns in the grass too for it to kind of have some shape. It's a space game. You should just look it up for yourself. Star Sector. Star. That looks like a lot. I'm not sure what it is at, the top. Oh, we're just looking at it because I'm not gonna sit here like deep diving into it, but top-down single player indie role-playing game. That's a lot of words. Set in the distant future, the player commands a fleet of spaceships and engage in trade exploration and combat in a generated world. Huh. Go. Random but reminded me I hate the word space in Norwegian. What do you mean? The room of the world? Verdensrommet? Yeah. The world room. Why did you have to say that? Because now I'm gonna think about that. I hate that. I don't know how to go about this at all. I love the moss as well. There you can terraform planets. Ooh, that sounds cool. I don't know how to go about this grass, to be honest. What if I... What if I were to... What if I... Yoink this. And then we're gonna copy and paste. Ha ha ha. We're just gonna cheat a little bit, okay? Don't worry about it. Just a little bit of... Little bit. You just need a little bit of grass, okay? I just can't be bothered. And then we're gonna do duplicate. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna rotate it again. And then we're gonna do something like that. And then we're gonna erase some of it. Something like that, just to have a little bit of texture. Cool. Okay. This one. Yeah. Making sure I have the right color. And it wouldn't even be like that because it would be on the underside, kind of. Mm. I need to make sure that it's not like too straight because the grass is not supposed to be flat. How are you doing, Leshy? You chillin'? Okay, at least has a little more depth to the grass, right? Tiny bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. And then a bit more on this side. Mm. Let's see. Now we need some on the rocks. What's this? That's fine. This side would definitely be in the dark. Hi, Tempted. You been comfy? Oh, that's good. How are you doing? Just chilling? I mean, art streams are kind of, more laid back than gaming streams, so it's nice to hear people are just, comfy and chilling. Like and chilling, yeah? That's nice. I appreciate lurks. Like I said, like I think these are the more, chill, just hanging out, chatting a little bit and chilling streams. It is what it is. I mean, there's not too much going on other than me, drawing. So, and most of my community is here for the games and not the art. So, the fact that some people are still sitting around and chilling is good. Makes me happy. Mm, something like that? Question mark. Ugh, too much. Well, I'm here for you. Thank you, Sog. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Soon I'll have to dip, get myself some sleep for work tonight. Oh yeah, definitely get yourself some rest if you have to rest. Yeah. Definitely get yourself some sleep. Soon TM, what? What does that mean? Blur that in. Don't know what that means. I don't know either. I don't know either. Back to the worm fighting. Fighting the redacted. Ah. Well, good luck fighting redacted. Have a good cat nap. I think this would probably also be kind of in the shadows, to be honest, because of the tilt of the rock. Okay. Now, that would be the shadows. I need some shadows on my ghost too. Is this? Yeah, that's fine. What I do know? What do you know? What is it you do know? Is it Kiwelyn is adorable? I'm not. Nope. Neither adorable nor cute. Absolutely not. Nope. Fuck off. Apparently you know wrong things too. Somebody has taught you the wrong shit. How dare. How dare. Something like that. Never 1,000% facts. No, it's 1,000% lies. Nope. Absolutely not. No, not on the grass. Bit of shadow like this. And then on the underside of the arm here. I need it a bit darker again. Yeah, like that's good. There we go. I need a little bit of shadow underneath here. There we go. Beautiful, stunning, amazing. There's not much light I can do to this guy because he's already like white. Let's see if we can get some darker color on you. This will be on the inside, kind of, and away from the sun. There you go. Okay, so that's shadows. Now we need a little bit of highlights. Let's start up where we left off. So let's do this one first. Let's do it more yellow. Yeah. Let's get in a bit more. Spook is the highlight. Spook is indeed the highlight, yes. Very clearly the brightest part of the piece. Definitely the brightest part of the piece. Something like that. That is a good way of seeing it. But the hands are darker, so we can give a little bit of a highlight on the hands. There we go. Let's see, and now let's do the grass first. I'm gonna go like a bit more in here, maybe. Yeah. Let's grab some highlights in here. Covering up some of those shadows. Because that would be up towards the sun. Again, I'm not a pro at shading or anything, but I'm trying my best, you know? And I think that's good enough, right? I've been told so, at least. Trying your best is good enough. Little pencil eraser hands. What? These? Pencil erasers. That's a new one. Nubs. Nubs. You need to sell yourself so it looks good. Thank you. I don't know. I just I'm always about my art. But that's nothing new to artists, is it? So let's see. Ooh, oops. Get some more light in this one. Split the grass into sections a bit. But I go back to lurking and comfy while watching adorable Kiwelyn. I'm not adorable, but have a good cat nap. Okay. A little bit of highlights on the grass. Kiwi, do you have any idea about next DLC sale for Global? I do not. I don't think there's a set time for sales, but it often happens around celebrations. But there's no set date as far as I'm aware. You'll just have to keep an eye out, and it's quite common for sales, so don't worry too much. It shouldn't be too long, because it happens pretty often, to be fair. So spring sale, I couldn't tell you, to be honest, because it's just, to me, it's just random, to be fair. It's likely that it'll be something around then, but when exactly I couldn't tell you. It's hard to say, unfortunately. Mm, something like that. Ah. What games do you play besides Guild Wars 2? A variety. I do try out a lot of new games, for example. Um, but I play Where Winds Meet right now and Hollow Knight. That's at the moment. On Sunday, I'm gonna play It Takes Two. I've played some Repo. I don't usually play horror type of games though, but Repo I've played a bit. Um, yeah, I mean, at least the active ones right now after I moved is mostly Guild Wars 2 and Where Winds Meet and Hollow Knight because I'm catching up on those because I started those right before I moved. Um, Chinese New Year has was yesterday. Maybe they have a sale for that. I don't think so. I'm not sure already. There was a sale for a PvP fest, but it was just 40%. I don't know. With whom will you play It Takes Two? I will be playing with Maeve, my chaotic fellow streamer friend. She will probably cause issues, but that's why we like hanging out because she is an absolute menace and she finds it very, very funny. Maybe it's lovely. Maybe it's lovely. She is definitely what shall we say? A lot more unfiltered than I am. Let's just say it that way. Way less filtered. Oops. Yeah, damn it. Waiting for at least 50%. You might have to wait. I mean, I couldn't tell you when. Just keep an eye out. Maybe spring sale of some sort is not too far. Maybe. Around 19 March. Wait to see until next week. What I meant is that Maeve enables her to become absolutely unhinged herself. I mean, yeah, I become more unhinged around Maeve. That's true. But Maeve is just pure unhinged. So, like, there's that. Yeah, no, Maeve is fun anyway. But yeah, I definitely adapt to Maeve when I'm with Maeve. So, things do become a bit more chaotic. That will be fun to see when that happens. Yeah, it's happening on Sunday, this coming Sunday. It'll be great. I love hanging with Maeve. What? Okay. Ba-bum! Uh, I don't know. Does it feel too plain for you guys? Or is it like, is it okay? A bit. It's only a bit, just a bit unhinged. Yeah. I'll be there. Nice, nice. Spook, what do you think? Is there anything you would like added to it? Wait. I think the rocks are a bit plain compared. Hmm. How could we go about this? The thing is, I've only shaded it very simple. I could give them some texture to fix that. I mean, rocks are plain. So, but what I could do, then I'm bordering a bit on detail. That's not it. Splatter some blood on it. No, I'm not putting blood on it. No. Is it? I could use this stuff. Mm, could do something like that. And then we're gonna fix that. I'm gonna turn off this again so I can see what I'm doing. Try to give them some life without making it like too realistic or anything.
Drinking water!
Oh jeez, that scared the shit out of me.
I'ma need
Yep.
you to do some stretches
Yup.
now.
Okay. Let's just do. Yeah. Thank you. Is it bedtime for you? Is it time to hop out for you? Ah! Rude! Rude much? God damn it. Also hydrate you? I mean, there's a cooldown on it. Well, yeah, that's how you hydrate me with water spray, huh? Multiply? Nah. Let's make it just... Does that help? Does that create some more interest in the rocks? Just, yeah. Just, I hope you have a lovely stream, Adorkity. I'm not adorable, but thank you. Thank you for joining. Hope you have a lovely rest of your night. Yeah, looks good. Just a bit more interest on the rocks. I feel like then the grass will need something too, so it's not so flat, but okay, let's see, what can we do for the grass? Isn't we have that stuff, but I don't want to make it too complicated either. Grasslands? Yeah, we could do maybe that, just a little bit of some stuff like this, I guess. I wouldn't mind cracking my head against those very nice. Oh my god, don't do that! No! No. Why would you do that? We should not be doing that. No matter how good a rock looks, don't do that. Erase this. Something like that. That's way too large. The one at the tip of the grass. Just trying to create some visual interest. Like that maybe? And then the cat. There. Less flat. Going out nice. Thank you. Should be a bit more interesting now without being too complicated. I feel like
Wait, what? You did it?
Hey.
Good job. Good job.
Thank you, thank you. I feel like I wanna kinda make a little bit of stripes or something on this cat. I don't know. Something, striped striped orange, you know? Going into just pure orange over there. Yeah, striped orange. There's already a ghost, but that doesn't mean he can't have personality, right? So something like that. We have like a striped white. And then just going into orange as we go backwards. I could possibly make the ends a bit paler. Something like that. There we go. Ta-da! Perfect. Yes. I think that should be good, right? The question is, should I give it a frame? The question. Because I like having something around the edges, but I don't know how other people like it. He's lit. What? What do you mean he's lit? The ghost cat? The wisp cat? Because sometimes I make like, just a frame around, and other times I make it like like this kind of thing where it goes from darker on the edges. The tail seems on fire in a good way. Well, that's cool then. It's supposed to be like a little spirit, so. And orange cats are kind of on fire all the time, aren't they? So. Mm. 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 Oops. I could. Mm. I don't know. Free transform. I don't know. You're framing this book after all I did for you. What? What? I'm not framing him. I'm just, making him frame worthy, like like a art worthy, right? Like a good kind of frame, right? Let's now something like that, and then we're gonna do that underneath, and then we're gonna do. Just gonna grab these and use it to fill in. It looks like some kind of fucking Halloween frame. I don't know. He better appreciate it when he's in prison. It looks great. Thank you very much. It was great to watch the whole process. Prison? I hope not. No, I'm not prisoning you. But I'm glad you like it. I'm using the wrong layer. Okay, damn it. I need that layer. But yeah, hopefully it turned out like you wanted it to some degree. Because I didn't really, what you wanted in specific. So I tried my best to make what I think you might like. Are we something like that? Maybe. And then that's the black one, so duplicate. What am I? Okay, so you need to go. Need you to go over. I kind of wanna shrink it a bit. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm just trying to make a frame that kind of looks good for the art. I don't know. You're welcome. I worked really hard. What? And the person? Clearly, without your input, this would have gone all wrong. Oh, I'm sure without input. But I'm wondering. It looks like some kind of pumpkin frame. Take appreciation in form of donations to. Right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this. I just want to test if there's a better color than orange. I mean, it's possible to. You know what? What I can do? Oh, spook! Wait. Spook! Thank you. Fucking hell! You didn't have to do that. Oh my god! What? No, it's gonna go 5 times now. Oh no, we still haven't fixed that. Uh oh. Shit. It's gonna keep on doing that for a second. I'm sorry. We have to still fix that. Thank you so much. Thank you. Oh my god. What? Wait, Eiler's got one, nice. Tempted got one, nice. And Amrut got one after he left. Oh dear. That's so nice of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Now I definitely hope that you're happy with the the drawing as a reward. That's better, I think. How do we like that? Is that a bit better than just a pure orange? I feel like that might be a bit better. Oh, Isla, you're here! Hi, Isla! You're lurking? There we go. I think that's a bit better of a frame. Yeah, lurking. Nice, nice. I hope you're doing good, Aile. How's Kiwi? He's outside, so I'd have to ask him when he comes inside. No, he's good, I'd say, yeah. Oh, good. But yeah, I think that's good. If you're happy with that spook, if you're happy with how it is now. I'm gonna self-hydrate. It's a beautiful art again. Oh, thank you. this is the art for spook. Very much so. Thanks again. No worries. What I'm gonna do then is I'm also gonna save it. Save it as a PNG. There we go. And then I'm gonna go. If oh my god, my mouse is so stupidly sensitive right now. I'm gonna go into the art channel. I'm gonna post it in the art channel for you. And I'm so sorry it's taken so long for me to get to these. It's been a lot since I had to move and stuff. But I'm trying to catch up now. I'm starting to get there. Let's see here. Let's see. You were called Orc VS. Here's your render. Please. There you go. Oh no, you full sized my. You found my little doodle. Oh dear. I don't think I've seen anybody full size that emote before. I got the derp. No, nice, nice. Yeah, I've never seen anybody full size it, and it's so small, that people can't really see what it is. That's funny. I haven't done anything to that, so. Yeah, that's Spook's drawing out of the way. Let me just update my Trello. Sketch is done. Line art is done. Base color is done. Shadow, highlight, and background all done. And it's complete. Nice. It's very accurate. The derp makes so much sense. Oh my god. This is a quality emote right here. There. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. Now the question is, do we start up a second one? Because I have more to make, technically. I have 2 more to do. Obviously, I can't do them both today, but I do have 2 more to make. Start to realize Kiwi math sometimes slanted to the side. Oh, you only just noticed? Hold on. I can do like sideways mouse. It's funny. It does do that thing sometimes. It does do that. But yeah, I think that's good for that one. See if we can, start at least doodling an idea. Let's see. First I gotta talk about these. Right, so what it would be is Alistair next. Let's see if we can. As for the render, which I can't remember if I was qualified, I would think. Let's see. Did he say later what he wanted? Yeah, he did. Let's see. In a forest or by a lake, playing a banjo. Oh, cats are curled up. Okay. I noticed it constantly. I thought it was Tourette's. Ah, no. What's the next thing? It is one of Alistair. Let me just grab some references. We need this, and we need this one, and we're gonna grab. Actually, we're gonna grab an image I already made of him before. Because Alistair already has a chibi. So, no, not what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go into my folder. We're gonna grab this. We're gonna grab this. And then we're gonna find the chibi that I've already drawn. Which is... Oh, whoops. No, that's not it. Okay. This is Alistair. Alistair's chill. What's the prompt? Let's see. Let me scroll down again. Just so I get it again. It was as much as his OC relaxing either in a forest or by a lake, playing the banjo while his two former cats are curled up beside him. So yeah. I need to figure out how the fuck a banjo looks though. Banjo. Bye-bye. Banjo. Let's grab this one. Save this. A circle with no strings attached. Well, it has strings. Man, no, I get you. Yeah, I just need a reference image so that I can see it when I get to it. That's not it. I need to be on this page and then control this. Awesome, great. So by a forest or by a lake. I'm not very good at making trees, so I'll have to figure that out, but like I'm thinking I don't know. If I could get like a forest of some kind behind here. I cannot draw trees for shit. Like I promise you, I just cannot draw trees. So I'll have to figure it out when I get there. Something like that. Maybe. I could be sitting. I don't know how to. I don't know how to go about this because I don't know how to draw people. I mean, if he's playing the banjo, I don't know. I think you would have it like this way, right? You would hold it like this way and then have your arm like that. Something like that. And then the other arm would be something like that. I think. You think about how hard to draw feet, hands, and trees. It's all branches. The same thing. Yeah, but like even if you draw, you could draw a tree in very many ways, right? But it has to look like somewhat like a thing, It's you know everything can kind of look like a tree, but if you want it to look good, like this is not a good tree for like the skills that I have. That's not a good tree. But I just haven't practiced a lot of trees, so it's just I don't know. Uh, Something like that, and then we could have like a little campfire, something here, like a little flame. It could be like a flatter rock, and then like a cat here, and then another loaf here, something like that. Beautiful, stunning, awesome. Let me see. Good practice, and looks like doctor signatures. What does the trees? Does the trees look like doctor signatures, or does the entire drawing look like a doctor's signature? I mean, it wouldn't shock me if the entire fucking thing looks like it, but indeed, the trees do. let's let's, let's just remove these middle lines. Okay, I use them to kind of see where to put them ish. It's fine. Beautiful, beautiful trees. I guess the top there looks like a signature, yeah. Mm, I'm just trying to see like the general shape of things. Something like this. Broccoli trees. I mean, fair, fair. Yeah. Like I call them, white trees and green trees, to be honest. So yeah. I can't draw glasses, by the way, if it's not obvious. Meow. Meow. Hey. 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 Come in. What do you call green white trees? Broccoli and the cauliflower? Is that what it's in English? Broccoli or bronco? Can you draw him a cat too? For Alistair? He has two. There's two cats. They just look a little bit funny right now. Just a tiny doodle. Hmm? On the arm? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. Cat tattoo? He has a jacket on. He has a jacket on with like a little hippie symbol thing. Yeah. Like a pocket, and then a couple things over here, and then another pocket on this side, and undress? Nah, I'm not gonna undress him, poor guy. He's what is it, like a hippie type of explorer? What was it? Adventure, some kind, traveler. I forgot what he described himself as. Mm. And then he has like this curly beard. Something like that. He has a design, so I'm gonna go with the design he has. It's kind of more that direction though. Hipster? I can't even see the hip. The bandage is covering it. Oh my god. Ah, I see what you did there. Yup. It is like that. Yeah, he has his two cats that he wanted in. And this is another drawing somebody else has made. I could essentially, use this as a partial as well. But I'll probably use the reference I have. This is very cute art though. Love this art. Oh, they're also doing, yeah, I didn't even realize, but yeah, it's typical, campfire thing that. Um, let's see what we do. Beautiful cats though. Amazing, amazing attempt at drawing cats, right? Stunning, stunning. Again, it's just sketching, just so I know what to do. Hmm. It's just a couple of loaves chilling. Well, that kind of looked like brows, like eyebrows. Funny. Uh, let's see. Just gonna be sure I save. Nice. The left one looks a bit cursed. I mean, they both look cursed. I'm pretty sure both of them look kind of cursed. I'm not very good at drawing cats either, so I'll have to figure that out once I get to it. But these are just supposed to be placeholders, so don't worry about it. It's fine. Straighten this out a little bit. I don't know if I should maybe like put in some rocks and stuff along the water edge. Maybe some plants in the water too. Because it feels like he's out in like a wild area, not like a... I don't know how to go about this. Don't know. We'll figure it out. You cover the other one? What? What do you mean cover the other one? What do you mean cover the other one? When you zoom in on the cats, you cover the other one with your arm. Oh, okay. There. You see them both? They're both like mildly cursed. But I'll fix all of that when I actually make them. That's the thing. Because right now they are kind of whatever. They're just two loaves right now. Both silly little loaves. Maybe... Something that. Get one and get two. Something like that. They're still both very cursed. But again, I'll figure that out. Something like that. I'd adopt them. Well, they're Alistair's cats. Well, unfortunately, you know, they passed away. That's why I wanted them in the drawing. I'll try to include them the best I can. Beautiful cats. No, they don't look as haunting, I hope. A little less haunting. Speaking of, I have my own cat here meowing, complaining. Well, hi, Dad. Hi. That's sad. Yeah, I know. It's yeah. I mean, what can you do, you know? I've lost some animals too, and I think it's nice to include them like this. I'm obviously constantly afraid of losing my cats as well. I've lost animals in the past, and it's not fun. Yalla. Go in there, go in there, go in there. She was climbing behind the PC. That's not okay. Mama says that's not okay. I think that's the general idea. This is such a cute art style, this one. I wish I got the prompt with the desert, because deserts are easier to draw than fucking trees. Some people are good at drawing trees, I'm just not one of them. And so yeah, there's that. How can I get away with hiding more stuff? I'm gonna find a way to cheat. I'm gonna make a tent. I'm gonna make a tent, a big tent. A luxury tent. The best I can do to hide as much as possible. Something like that. You don't have to see what's happening in the back there or anything. Something like that. I need a wider tent because it's a little slim. I'm gonna straighten up that a bit. I'm gonna try to clean up the chaos. And then we're gonna go back here, and then we're gonna use the big eraser and ignore that there's anything in the back here. Shoo. A little bit of escape my responsibilities. A little bit. Can I use this? What if I erase this again? Oops. Like that. And then we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do that. Grab all of this. And then we're gonna do put that a bit farther back. Like that. And then we're gonna take the tent. And then we're gonna oops. Retransform. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Looking a bit better. We're gonna drag that a little bit. I think we're gonna pull it out to there. Something like that. And you draw surprisingly very structurally for a scatterbrain. What? What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean? What do you mean structurally for a scatterbrain? I'm just trying to make sense of things. Something like that. And then it would technically have these like ropes probably to attach. Actually, that's wrong. It would probably be more like here. And then this would probably have an attachment point somewhere here. Not jumping around much a thing at a time. Is a good thing. Well, I'm glad. I'm just trying to figure out what to place where. Generally. I don't think that's too bad. I don't think that's too bad. To fill in some more nature, probably a couple more rocks, because there's not only rocks over by the water. Rocks there. Something like that. Obviously, these trees are just placeholder. Everything is still kind of just placeholder, but overall, you know. Um, let's see. I feel like he's sitting a little close to the fire, though. I'm not gonna lie. So I feel like maybe what if we move him a little bit away from the fire, so it's not like, you know, actually burning his shoes or anything. A little less shoe burning. Something like that. This is too cool. Fire won't burn. I mean, fair. Yeah, no, I just wanted to be a little less shoe burning. And this, I want to. Can I freeform? Get a little larger. A little smaller. Something like that, maybe? Because it shouldn't be too close to the to the tent either, because that would also be bad. I think that's all right. Oh, oops. I would have like a sitting portion kind of. One thing I'm wondering is if I should give them a pillow to lay on, or if it should be a rock. I feel like the cats kind of deserve a pillow. I mean, he could have brought a pillow for the cats, you know? For the cats, and he's just sitting on the rock and chilling himself. Kind of like I spoil my cats a lot, so I'll give them whatever I can, and then I'll just deal with whatever's left over for me, really. A big marshmallow. Like a marshmallow cushion. I think they deserve a cushion. Like a soft cushion to lay on. But Alistair can handle sitting on a rock. I don't know. I don't know about this part either, because it's like, it's so rounded. Again, I'm trying to just, figure stuff out. There's no massive, end goal or plan on this right now. What about this? Now we're gonna retransform a bit. I'm gonna mess with the shape a bit. It's looking a bit funny. The rocks are looking very funny right now. That's okay. We'll fix it somehow. Meow? Is there a cat in the hallway? Hold on. Might be. Okay. I didn't hear any knocks, but yeah, Kiwi was stuck in the hallway. Oh. It's okay, he's fine. Poor kitty. Just a couple of new rocks over here. Something like that. Now we have a little more space. He was meowing, yeah. He was meowing. I just heard a darker meow. I can hear the difference in my two cats. Normally, anyway, and that was a little too dark to be Tiana. So I assumed, like, yeah, okay. If I can hear him with my headset on, he's inside somewhere. And yeah, he was in the hallway. So I let him outside earlier, but yeah, he's probably come inside when my downstairs neighbor came inside, and he might have come up to knock without me hearing. Because I did ask them to, like, knock if they knew that the cats were in the hallway. Unless he snuck in and they didn't even notice. That's all good. He's inside now. He's safe. Just cleaning up the sketch a bit. I mean, even if this is just a rough sketch, a lot of people can't read like rough sketches. Like, they have a hard time reading where the lines are. So I try to, clean them up a little bit. To make sense of them. I think you let him out like 2 hours ago. Oh yeah, that's fine, but I don't think he's been in the hallway that long. But how long he's been in the hallway, that I do not know. I do not know. Like a jacket, like that, maybe. Something like that. Probably better. Something like that. I'm probably not gonna actually start drawing on it. I think I'm just gonna do a little bit of sketching at the moment, and then I'll continue the drawing next time. He had enough adventuring. Yeah. Eventually, I hope to get an easier way to know that he's back, which we'll probably put up a camera, so that I can also see when they're back. But yeah, for now we don't have that, so I have to, like, manually, like, shout out the window or listen if it's in the hallway or something like that. gonna be -14 or something in a few hours here. Oh no. I don't know what the temperature is here right now, but it's been cold. It's been cold, that's for sure. It's been cold. Not the most adventuring Celsius. Yeah, no. But they have thick fur though. They're very fluffy cats, so they should be okay, but even they get cold, you know. So yeah. Was there anything else I'm missing? Birds away like Bing Banjo. My two former cats are curled up beside me. I think that my persona is a hitchhiker is what it is. A hitchhiker, and that I roam around. Yeah, I think that should be okay. Because I don't know how much beside him he wants the cats to be. Like if he would want them on like his lap kind of beside him. Or if this is okay. Hopefully this is good. I don't know, is there anything... We shall find out eventually. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, like previously I'd drawn this of his character. Got snacks? Nice! Yeah, see, Alistair also has a snack. He has a cookie. But yeah, that was my previous one. Hopefully this one will be good. Does he like the cookie? I think so. I mean, he looks happy. He's chewing. He's not devastated. He's smiling. He's chewing. But he's probably sad because it's the last cookie, I'd imagine. Probably why he's looking so devastated. He's out of scout cookies. Probably why he's so sad. It's possible I'll do the same thing that this person has done though, like non-see-through, just to avoid dealing with the eyes and directions and stuff. And plus there would probably be, you know, shine from, you know, the fire reflecting on the glasses, so yeah. You would probably see a lot of reflection from this side rather than the behind. Anyway. Maybe draw him a few cookies by the camp. Could do that. Could do that. No, if we extend the rock maybe a little bit, we could do that. We could have like a. We could have like a cookie bag. Like a cookie bag. A cookie bag? Something like that. I've got hot cocoa. Oh, with choco muffins. Oh, that sounds good. Can I have some? I want some too. Please share. How long do you reckon you'll stream for today? Probably not that much longer. Because again, I'm probably just gonna make this doodle sketch and then I'll actually draw later. Well, this is drawing too, but it's sketching, you know. Cookie bag received, very nice. Yeah. I want to share. Yeah, please share. I want some. I want some. I'm wondering if, like, maybe there would be kind of like sand, kind of close to there, and then it would be grass everywhere else. Something like that. It makes sense, maybe. It's choco muffin to Norway. Well, thank you. Thank you. Now I want to make hot cocoa as well. I'm gonna go for now then. Thanks for the stream. Alright, thank you for joining in, Sock. Oi! Don't catch it! It's mine! It was supposed to go to me! Rude! Rude! How dare you! You know what? I'm gonna make my own muffin. Here's my... I'll have my own amazing muffin. It's gonna be full of chocolate flakes. Full chocolate muffin with a bunch of chocolate flakes in it. And it'll also have, like, vanilla sauce inside of it. Yes. Vanilla sauce and chocolate pieces and your digital muffin. Yeah, fuck you. Mine is gonna be awesome. Vanilla-filled chocolate muffin with chocolate pieces in it. Fuck you. I just want my muffin. Fuck you. I'm very tempted to actually go buy one if I could find one, but money. I can't afford to do that. I don't have any money to spend at the moment. Get damn it. That's the muffin tent. The muffin tent. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna call it there, to be honest. I don't think there's too much more I can do with this. Bye bye. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that because I think I've done what I can for the sketch, and I'll continue that drawing actually later. So I'm gonna
Wait,
be going.
what?
Wait, what?
You did it?
Yeah.
Good job. Good job.
Well, thank you. Fuck, I'm stuck in the corner. Help! I'm stuck in the corner. Hello? Hello? Thank you. There you go. Alright, let me disconnect my tablet so I can move it out of the way a little bit. Let's see, make sure I've saved. Cross it out. Awesome. Cool. Yeah. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Chilling me while I was drawing. I appreciate it. I'm gonna see if we can find somebody to raid out too. So you guys can get some, extra channel points and we can share some love and support for the community. As per usual. Let's see. Need a raid target? You can suggest someone. I'll see if I go with them or not. Yeah, you can suggest somebody if you want. Let's see. Frank's good friend is doing art right now too. Who? I'll check them out. Amazing. Let's have a look. Ooh, well, their art is beautiful. That's really nice art. Yeesh. Okay. Let me check on the other. Okay, so they do speak English, which is good. Their chat is in slow mode, but it is not locked to follower only, so that's awesome. We can do that. Let's send you guys over there. Alright, thank you for the suggestion. I'm gonna send my right message for you guys to use if you wish. If you are a subscriber man, you can use the first one, send. If you're not, feel free to use the second one. That one should be available for you. Thank you so much for joining me again. I appreciate it. Let me see if I can. Nemiza. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah. My next stream will be tomorrow. There will be some Guild Wars 2, some guild missions, as it should be Thursday. Yeah. So I hope to see you then and there. But for now, have a lovely rest of your day, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.